Good morning.
It's Thursday. It's the day before we go somewhere that's not here. Hello, Pat. Good morning to you. The somewhere we're going is. Do we know which hotel we're going to? Like, has that all been booked, etc.?
Yep, tickets are booked. Hotel is booked. I just have to find someone to watch my dog.
So yeah, this morning she's like, I forgot to find somebody to watch Bailey.
There's been so much going on, and it was such a fast trip, and all of a sudden I'm like, dang.
Well, this is why I say once Bailey goes, passes, dies, whatever you want to hear. Hey, good morning, Leslie. We're not getting another animal for this very reason, because she wants to be able to travel on that drop of a hat. But then she's like, oh my gosh, we've got responsibilities and lives counting on us.
Wow. It's not like I'm leaving the grandkids alone.
Hello, Donna. We kind of are twins today.
Oh, but I'm the better looking twin.
She kind of is.
The color looks really similar. Mine is much grayer in real life.
Yeah,
but the color is very similar. That's funny.
The sunlight is a terrible illuminator if you don't have just sunlight. We've got lights, LED, different warmths, brightnesses, and it's terrible.
Yeah, this is just a short linen dress, and it's the first time I've actually worn it, I think, since I bought it. I might have worn it with leggings.
She looks hot again. I wish we were on the other. She could show you at the house with the computer.
It's not necessary. It's not necessary.
So we did a wedding last night.
I have a ticket. We didn't do a wedding. We attended one.
Yeah.
Muchas felicidades to Gloria and Jesus.
It was a beautiful wedding.
It was a beautiful wedding. It was so nicely done. They had, the food was good. The drinks were good. It was just an overall beautiful evening.
She showed up in a gorgeous antique cherry red, with LED lights, etc. It was
all shiny and polished.
A Ford pickup truck.
Yeah.
And it was just so sweet and charming. And I got some great photos. We should probably send those to her.
Yes, for sure.
Because the sun was directly behind them.
As they were saying
the vows. It was
just gorgeous. It was just gorgeous.
Very pretty. So we also had good food.
Mm-hmm.
Christie had tortillas. I never did. But it was very good. And they were late, though. It was like an hour and a half late.
Some weddings. Weddings are always late. Why does it keep going off like that?
Because of the HGTV. Please do not pay attention to that. I will look up there. You just look over here and over here.
Tell me what to do. I'm still not feeling great. My stomach is just a little.
I've been saying for her to go to the chiropractor. She hasn't.
That's going to help my stomach.
This morning or last night, she's like, I should have listened to you because my hips are killing me. And then I'm sitting here because my hips are killing me. And she wants to travel for 4 days.
Good morning, Marie. How are you? 4 days. Yeah, but I'm not a big baby. I can do it. You, on the other hand? Well.
It is true. I mean, I've been very often, a gout attack or something like that. So today, we've been working pretty much since we woke up this morning. And now we're here and working again because we want to go away.
Yeah, we're trying to wrap up a bunch of little ends that need to be tied a little tighter. And we have full confidence, of course, in Shirley and Gaddy. They are our right hands. Our right hands.
Well, I think Shirley's our right hand. Gaddy's like our left hand.
It's not very nice.
Well, no, it's not a bad thing. No, it's just like we still need the two hands. It's just Shirley is our right hand, and we're right-handed.
She's sitting over there giggling, by the way.
We saw the waiter yesterday was left-handed. I thought that was interesting.
That was such a weird thing for you to pick up on.
Well, I noticed that Jerry Seinfeld is left-handed, as well as George Costanza.
That's not his real name.
It isn't his real name, and for the life of me, I can't remember his real name. Well, doesn't matter. Enough. But he is also left-handed.
And good morning, Cheryl and Gary. How are you guys this morning?
Also, our clients for Risco have decided to take the whole penthouse on the 7th floor. So they get the whole front of the building. It is theirs. Like, that to me is the most brilliant thing that you could imagine, because it's a large building from front to back. And they also get a hot tub on the front corner.
And good morning, Sandra. And good morning, Jim.
Donna says, how are the gas prices there? We were $176 here in Lethbridge. I will tell you what we are.
Ours are going up.
They are going up.
What are you checking to see?
I'm going to do the math.
Yeah,
It's got to be close to Canada's gas prices.
probably.
So I need to go to
I have 2
calculator.
daughters and only one is left-handed. Yeah, we have 4 kids and one of our kids is left-handed. Our oldest daughter.
It's about $1.50 Canadian right now for a liter of gas. So I mean, it's not the best, and it's all going up, man. It's all going up. Just get used to it.
Yippers.
Get used to inflation, guys. It's here for a bit.
Good morning, Jeff. How are you this morning?
I believe Jeff and Claudia are coming with us.
They are coming with us.
Their first trip to Guadalajara. So
I'm sorry it's with us, but it'll be fun. Trust me.
you're looking up there again. You better stop it.
I'm going to just look up here the whole time now.
Good. You don't have to look directly in her eyes like I do, into her dark, soulless eyes.
Okay, you
said you were looking at the TV and you were looking at me
I'm
there.
going to hurt you.
That was a dirty look. She gave me a dirty look, but she won't look at you, so you won't know.
He's excellent and he is excited to go tomorrow. Leanne, good morning. How are you? It was lovely to see you guys for a short time last night.
Yes. And then they left. And we could have left too. I mean, we danced one song. The band was really good. They had this little boy. Oh my goodness, that little boy.
Gonna die.
That little boy was adorable. He was probably like in the 5 to 8 range.
To the moon. You're such a brat, John. Yes, he is.
And he was playing the maracas.
He was
and he was
so
also
cute.
dancing with the lead singer, who's really good.
Might have been his father.
Maybe. But
It was adorable. It was adorable.
Okay.
There were lots of kids there, and they had a lot of fun.
It was. And so many of the people came after the wedding. Like, I thought that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they were invited to just the food, and I don't know. But yeah, half of the tables.
That was hard for some people to get to. 6 o'clock is a tough hour for a lot of people. You know what I mean? So that could be part of it.
We've been to a wedding that was 3 hours late. They said, be here at this time. We're Canadians. We will always be there at that time. But then other people just show up when they want to show up. And they're like, hey, I was here. And maybe we should do that. I can't.
And why would we want to? That's not us.
But why say to be there at a certain time if there's absolutely zero intention of it starting on time? I don't
think people intend to start really late. I think sometimes it's just what happens.
If you are a person who is just like this for timing, Mexico is not the country for you. It really isn't. Go to somewhere like Canada and be trapped. Wait, sorry. Okay, what can we talk about today? What are we doing today? Are we doing anything today besides just clean up dealies?
We have a few clients that are coming in. We have a call with an accountant.
What
Our tax strategist.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we do.
You set up the appointment.
Doesn't mean I remember everything. My goodness. No. She's not a very loving, kind wife. She's more like a, you will listen to me, German wife. She doesn't speak with a German accent, but boy, she acts like it all the time.
I don't speak German either.
No. I must design cars. That's what I do. That's what she does.
Why, those flowers are so pretty.
They really, really are. You want to show them the flowers?
No.
Should I just turn the camera?
They should come to our office if they want to see the flowers.
If you want to see the flowers, you need to come to the office.
You can show them if you want.
But this one really is a pretty.
Yeah, they're all pretty arrangements. He just does such a good job. I mean, actually, it's his wife. So these are done from Miguel's shop, but I know it's his wife that does all the beautiful arranging. Yeah, they are pretty.
If you wanted a smooth transition on this camera, you got the wrong camera.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tap that over a bit so she's more included. Or maybe I should just take her out of the photo.
Yeah, go ahead. And I'll just take you out.
I bet you will. She threatened to throat punch me. She's threatened to kill me. And this is in the last 24 hours. Like, these are real words that left her mouth.
It's nothing that he doesn't deserve, and you all know it.
I don't know. Help me. Oh, part of the tradition of the Mexico marriage thing is you have the husband and the wife stand on chairs, and then the men, they have a song, and then they hold hands, and
And
then
the husband has to wear
a mandolin, an apron.
an apron.
And then you have to hold hands and hang on for dear life because these people go so fast.
So the men do it first, and they're a lot more rough and tumble. Then the women do it, and we're
They're
much
just, like,
more gentle and dainty. And then, so with the men, they throw the mandolin, the apron. Whoever catches it then is the next to get married. And then then the women do it, and then they throw the bouquet, and whoever catches it is the next to be married.
What happened with the bouquet?
So then the two people that catch the bouquet and the apron have to dance and do this little funky dance.
Really?
It's actually really cute. Yeah, you didn't see that?
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, that was adorable.
Wow.
So, and it
So
really is
woman's-
only supposed to. I'm not sure we should talk about it. She's married. She shouldn't have even. None of us should have been up there because it should only be, in my opinion, and in Canada they usually say, so this is for the single ladies, blah blah blah. Here's the garter. The men get the garter and the women get the flowers. But for this here in Mexico, they didn't specify. So I'm not sure if it was.
I was actually trying to catch the mandolin because I want a new wife that won't throat punch me or kill me.
If you didn't talk like this to your current wife, she'd probably be a lot nicer to you, I bet.
I doubt it. She doesn't have a nice bone in her body.
I hope you have money.
I hope she didn't hear that.
Hi, Ree. How are you?
Yeah. What else? The 13 gold coins. I don't have an idea what that's for.
It's for prosperity every month, and then the 13th one is to share.
How do you know this?
Because the lady said it yesterday. So where were you when she was talking? You were sitting right beside me.
I was looking at pictures. Taking pictures.
He doesn't see, and then
you should see her driving right now. She is just an angry mess.
Sean is on a roll, I know.
So what else? They tie people up. What was that for? You listened so closely.
To bring them together and keep them bound together. Hello?
How come when I ask if we can use rope, you're always like, no?
My God, I'm going to kill him, you guys.
He was
I'm going to pretend he died on the way to, he was hammered. I'm going to pretend he died on the way to Guadalajara or on the way back or somewhere during it. They'll believe it. It's Guadalajara. It's scary in Guadalajara.
On the way to Guadalajara,
not really, I'm kidding.
They have an ETN bus, which is it's a luxury bus. And it's got 2 levels. And the 2 levels, I thought was interesting. Chris is like, people get sicker on the 2 levels. I'm like, I really wanted to do that. And she's like, no.
Next time, we couldn't get the seat at the time we wanted to go.
It's true, because if you're going to be on the double-decker bus, you want to be at the front upstairs because it's like right in the window. It's like the jungle is coming at you in 3D.
The trees were hitting the windows, and we'll do it one time.
I don't think the trees hit the windows because it's been running for years. I mean, it knocks the trees out as it happens. The semi-trucks, they all do that.
No, we'll do it one time, but this time it just didn't work to get the seats that we wanted and stuff like that, and the time that we wanted, because I wanted to go early. So we get to go. We're leaving at 8.
Mm-hmm. So what other traditions happened at the wedding that I maybe have forgotten and didn't understand anyways? So we did the 13 coins, the rope, the dances for the male and the female. What else?
Well, the Christian weddings that we've been to, like the different weddings from the church that we go to, they also give a Bible to the married couple, a new Bible. So that's one thing that wasn't done yesterday at the thing. And I thought it was a Catholic tradition, but maybe it is just in the Christian, like the non-denominational type of church that we go to. Maybe that's just a tradition that they do. So is that
the only extra tradition and they didn't do it kind of thing?
Right. And then, yes. And then the mandolin one and the flower one, I've seen that at multiple weddings.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. Those I did see, and the tie up and stuff, so that, everything yesterday.
The tie up.
Well, yesterday, I went up with Simone and the friend of Jody's. And Chris, it was the dancing part. And I said to Simone, "What's happening?" He says, "Well, I think we just stand here and we dance." I said, "Oh, because previously, the men held hands and did this, and then so yeah, that was what it was." So I've been to enough weddings in Mexico to know that it's you got to hang on, man.
Hang on for dear life, because those men are crazy.
I had little kids that were hanging onto my hand.
And, did you? And then every time he would go by our table, help me. I'm serious. And so Jody just laughed. And I'm like, you guys, you need to stop humoring him.
My heart was going so fast because they really were going fast. So it was one of those things that you just hang on for dear life and hope you live. So at the end, they gave the guys a chance to breathe.
Yeah.
Do you want to see which one was that one on?
That was yours.
Okay, here, you can use this then.
Used to happen at Catholic weddings. I have my mom's Bible. Yeah. So anyways, that was just one thing that I noticed yesterday. Thanks, Leanne, for that. That's just one thing that I did not see yesterday was the Bible part. And like I said, that's usually something that.
And hey, Pastor Freddie, I saw you. Did you say hi to him?
No, I have not said hi to Pastor Freddie
Art.
yet.
Hello.
Did say hi to Art. Oh,
Hello,
I read
Art.
his quote. Actually, did I say hi, Art? I know I read it.
To the moon. Art, you are absolutely right. I think Christie watched that for marriage advice, not realizing it was a sitcom.
Or my life.
And I can't believe how old some of these shows are. Like in the 70s, Happy Days was created, which is based on the 50s, which is just 20 years previous. So the Happy Days of today would be based in the 90s. Like that's how old we are. Like that is so weird, man. And I don't think that there was anything in the 90s to be proud of as far as vehicles or type of stuff that people would do.
Nothing cool and different, you mean?
No. The 80s at least had, the music. I love the music of the 80s. And Christie does
There's so little of it that I like from the 80s.
Yeah, but then
hair, neon colors, weird techno,
big hair from the 80s.
Music.
So that would be interesting because it was like the 70s were doing a 40s show. What? So yeah, it was big hair in the 80s. What else? Well, the 90s was hammer pants, I believe, which that was weird. But now dudes just wear their pants hanging below their ass with their belts and their underwear showing. If they're wearing underwear.
I think most do when they wear those kind of baggy pants.
But why do that? It makes you look sloppy.
I don't think they care. I really don't think they care.
Do you guys wear your pants lower than your ass?
The answer is yeah, we are definitely getting old. I love 80 music too, like Prince. Yeah, I don't mind lots of Prince's stuff. It's just that real weird techno stuff I never liked. I never got into like men with hats and...
It's men without hats.
Well, no, they had men with hats. Is it men without hats? What's the name of that group?
Is it men with hats? It might be men with hats. The Vapors. So we had the Vapors.
Anyways, that's just my preference.
Okay. What bands did you like from the 70s and 80s? For me, Supertramp, top of the list. CCR, close enough. The Beatles, I don't care even from the early 70s. The Beatles were just magical always.
See, and they had some weird stuff that I didn't like either from the Beatles. Ooh, that just showed how short my skirt was. Sorry about that.
What?
It originally came from jail as the inmates who were willing to be the recipients of attention.
I know what they mean.
The pants.
So then, of course, that had to make it into mainstream because everybody wants attention.
Everybody wants to be like an inmate. Who wouldn't?
Absolutely. I'm thinking it's a great idea.
Boston, like Foreigner,
Boston,
like Boston.
I did like Foreigner.
Supertramp, some. Fleetwood Mac, some, etc., etc. Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac, I really enjoyed too. Now, Fleetwood Mac was different because ABBA and
Cars, ZZ Top is from Art.
I love Cars.
Come on, Jeff. You got a lot of music in your head.
Fleetwood Mac and, like I said,
Van
ABBA.
Halen from Art again.
ABBA were the same because you had two groups that were married that played together. Now, Fleetwood Mac, they switched spouses. I don't know if ABBA ever did that because that to me is just kind of weird. Also, Fleetwood Mac, I watched a documentary on them years ago. As they became famous and they broke up, they would each show up with their own entourage, with their own piles of drugs in their own limos, and they would just show up and they're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then they just leave. Toby Hall says Great White. I don't know Great White. We have ZZ Top Ticks in April if nobody dies. Oh my gosh. We're laughing, but
They're
the
getting
Eagles,
old.
who
Yeah.
I loved, the Eagles, their guy died. I think was it Glenn Fry or the other guy that died? Because they had two major lead singers, and that was why they broke up in '95. Or no, it was '95 when they got back together. But when they broke up, so it was before hell froze over. And I remember that one of the guys, the guy who wasn't Glenn Fry, said, "We've got frickin' Glenn Fry in the band. What the hell is my problem?" And that was kind of like why they got back together.
Got to run to the studio. Have a good day. You too, Leanne. Can't wait to see your newest creations.
Who's running to the studio? She has to record stuff now.
No,
Because-
create.
Damn it! I
A
thought
different kind of.
I thought you were going to record music because
You're going to
we
sing for
mentioned
us,
the
Leanne?
80s.
Have a great day. We'll see you later.
So yeah, the I think I would like to learn some pottery. I think I would. And we're still, you know what's funny? Yesterday on the way, well, yesterday it was really like, is it Guanajuato or Mescota where we're going to buy our ranch? And
I will honestly say we're still very torn.
yeah, but even yesterday we had two different people, you know, very different lifestyles, etc. Both
Mexican nationals.
yeah,
though.
and both said Mescota. Mescota is
Well, and also they were telling us as foreigners to actually live in that area might not be the wisest decision safety wise.
yeah, because they just assume everybody who is not Mexican has money.
Especially because we don't plan on living in the city. We were going to live outside the city. So
And one of them said that's where trouble hangs out.
yeah. So we will do some more research.
I'm pretty sure.
But we may be leaning a little closer to staying here in the area.
And if you guys haven't been to
with a
Mescota,
ranch.
you really need to go. Mescota is what they call a Pueblo Mexico. Is it Puebla Mexica? Or
Pueblo.
Pueblo
Puebla is the town. Pueblo
Yeah.
is a town.
A town. So it's a Pueblo Mexico, and that just means it's a magic town. And I think
Metal
this-
band's song was Once Bitten, Twice Shy.
Once Bitten, Twice Shy. Okay, that would be the White Hall.
Yeah.
White something or other. Now, White Snake, I remember White Snake. Okay. We were just chatting about Mescota.
Mescota is a beautiful little town. And I guess, especially while my granddaughters are still in the area and living here, I'd like to stay close to them too. That was the hardest thing, even of me wrapping my head around maybe going to Guanajuato, was it's a plane ride or a 9.5 or 9-hour drive.
And Art and Al, if we get a place in Mescota, it would make sense for us to also, like you, get planes.
Or just hire them to fly us around.
No. No, and it would just be a
I
fast.
barely trust you in the truck. I'm not going to trust you a mile in the sky.
You are a liar because you sleep whenever I drive.
It's out of fear. I get so scared, I just pass out.
She's such a liar. Now, she in the old days would fall asleep. Now, why don't we get tired anymore when we drive? Because we used to get so tired.
Because driving here is terrifying. The drivers are insane.
It is true. And I mean, everybody is. I remember people would be like, why does everybody drive with their hazards on? And Christie would go, because they are.
Don't
And
tell
she would
people
mean-
that's what I say.
No, it's true.
Well, it might be, but don't tell them.
But then yesterday we were sitting driving with Steve, and he said it's interesting because he's actually never seen anybody get in an accident.
No, accidents really are few and far between here. They really are.
It's like
But when there is an accident, it's a big one, generally speaking.
and the only way
Someone's going to the hospital.
the only way I've been able to kind of figure it out, it's like if you're dancing, everybody's dancing. That's what it is on the road. You're dancing. And it is only when the Canadians or somebody stops, looks at their feet and going, oh my gosh, what am I doing?
It's not just the foreigners. We got hit, and they weren't foreigners.
That's true.
Someone in our old Suburban, someone hit us. We stopped at a light, and you stopped too fast. It's your fault.
It was.
It was a red light. I mean, I'm pretty sure
Her dad came, tried to convince us to take the hit.
Then he tried to bribe us.
Our lawyer, well, he tried to bribe us once the cop said to him, it doesn't matter if you're in Australia, if you're in China, if you are rear-ended, it's your fault if you're the person doing the rear ending. And at that point, he immediately came to us and said, you need to tell your insurance company not to come. And by then it was too late.
Yeah, they'd already been.
Because they ticked me off, those people.
Yeah.
My lawyer said we were very, very fortunate because it was a Toyota mini pickup truck and it was destroyed. It was completely crushed in the front. Our Suburban hardly looked like it had anything.
Right.
But there was children in there without seat belts and they smashed and they were crying. Our lawyer said to get lottery tickets because not a single person was bleeding. And had they been bleeding, we all would have had to go and straighten out our stories. And it would have been 12 to 24 hours.
Good morning, Deborah. How are you this morning?
We would have gotten out. So, yeah, he said, buy a lottery ticket because we were lucky.
Which we didn't.
We didn't. But I got my lottery ticket right here, and I'm winning. No, actually, the reason I say that, there is a group called Men Going Their Own Way on YouTube. If you're happily married, do not watch those videos. I'm not, so I do. I'm just kidding, okay? No, I've watched a couple because Jordan Peterson talked about them. But I watched this show, and it was talking about how when we get married when we're younger, it's like for men, it's like we bought this lottery ticket, and what's going to happen? Is she going to be awesome? Is she not? And then once you get to a certain age and you're not marryable or whatever, they're like, that ticket has expired.
John is not marryable, trust me.
We know it wasn't a winner, so please stop trying to pretend you are.
I just have to confirm an appointment here. I'll be right back.
Especially for men who want children and stuff. So, and women also, I guess, want children, and they want to check out the gene pool also. You do not want to marry anybody here because what happens is my gene pool is very defective. So I've got the pain in my back and my neck, and my mom says, yeah, sorry about that. That's genetic. I'm like, flip, man. What the heck? So how am I going to get rid of this pain for the rest of my life?
I have a way.
My life. Ending my life is maybe fixing the pain problem.
I'm just asking for a friend that loves me.
Yeah, okay. All right, guys. I think we are done here. Anything else?
Deborah is doing taxes. Ugh, yeah.
April 15th is when taxes.
She's coming to Mexico though, so I think she's trying to get them done early if I'm understanding.
All right.
We have to declare monthly here. So it makes it a little easier, to be honest with you, because we don't have to accumulate everything for the whole past year. It's only on a month-by-month basis, so it's a lot harder to lose receipts, although I have managed to do that once or twice.
Yeah, tomorrow morning we probably won't be able to do anything. Just on the bus, it's very difficult. So
yeah, we probably will not be doing...
Will we do any lives in Guadalajara?
I think so. So watch for a live. If we figure out... Yeah, so Deborah agreed with me. There's going to be a few things. We're going to be going to the big municipal market and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll probably... I don't
think we've done a live from the municipal market.
It's hard. Internet is sucky in there. Oh. So anyways, yeah, we will most likely be doing a few lives. We want to do... So the municipal market and the jewelry market. I might let John buy me a ring because my housekeeper stole mine.
I'm lucky that way.
I'm going to get a big one now. I was going to get just a little one, but now I'm in a big one. And what else did we say we wanted to do while we were there? Oh, go to Tonala. We might do the market in Tonala.
Oh, on Sunday.
And I would like to go to Tlaquepaque, so we might do some little lives, just some fun little
you really
things.
Do. On Sunday, you're definitely going to want to at least check in the recording because Tonala is really a fun place,
Yeah.
especially the big market there.
So we'll try to do a couple things like that. So I'm looking forward to this trip. I kind of feel bad because we won't be here for 3 work days actually, but like I said, we've got Shirley and Gaddy. They can take care
And
of things
cell
for
phones
us.
and emails.
And of course,
such.
cell phones and emails. We'll have our tablets with us, and I don't think we'll bring a laptop, but we'll have tablets with us. So we'll be incommunicado. We'll be available.
She's trying those big words in English. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Have a fantastic day.
Bye, guys.